We officially leave 3 weeks from now, or maybe less than that. And these mountains really put up a good fight to make me not want to leave. Hello. Those shots are for these. Making sure I have bionic knees by the time I make it out on the trail. Sully is keeping me company while I rest my knees. Those shots are pretty rough for the first few days, but I think it's going to be so worth it. I did it because I still experience like a decent amount of achiness in my knees whenever I have been training. But I'm so freaking strong right now. I actually feel so confident, and that was just the icing on the cake, the cherry on top to give me just that little bit of boost of confidence. That way I mentally know that I did absolutely everything in my power physically to prepare for this trail, which is why I did it. But I literally can't train for like the next week pretty much, which is going to be really hard, but I've pushed it a lot the last couple of weeks to make sure I got a decent workout in. So I am working my last day in the greenhouse for the season. Kind of happy, kind of sad about it. It's been about a week and a half since I got my steroid injections in my knees, and I have officially started training again a couple of days ago. They're still a little sore, but I'll be fine. We are working on resupply. Went on a little bit of a shopping spree at Trader Joe's, which is the best place to resupply because a lot of the times Trader Joe's isn't on the trail and you get to change up the palette a little bit. So this is about this is maybe like 5 days on the trail, and that's our Stehekin box, which has about 7 days. So anyways, we're just working on resupply. It's been an all-day adventure. It's our last night home, and we had to go watch the sunset from our backyard, and it is a good one. Get him, Sully! I want them to play. It's their last day being together. What's our plan the next few days? What's the next week gonna look like? I'm quizzing you.
The plan is we're gonna have breakfast tomorrow morning with Jess and Justin. It's gonna be a great goodbye, and then after that, we're gonna hop in the car and we're going to Knoxville to Emily's parents.
Yep.
And then after that, we're gonna go to Knoxville. And
You said Knoxville twice.
we are going to have a fun-filled day up until the trail, or a few days. All right, restart.
I told him to talk into the camera because he never does, and he's freaking out.
I think I can do this. I can give you a rundown. All right, tomorrow morning we're gonna have breakfast with Jess and Justin.
We got that part.
And after that, we're going to Knoxville. And after we go to Knoxville, we're gonna go to Nashville. We're gonna stay with my Aunt Chris. She's the bomb. I call her my second mom. And then we're gonna get a ride to the airport.
I'm sorry, Sully. Can you please stop? I know you're gonna miss me. All right. Okay. Get a ride from the airport.
We're gonna get a ride to the airport, and then we're gonna go all the way to Seattle, where we'll hang out with some generous, awesome friends there. And then we're gonna go to the trail and start walking.
But we're gonna hitch a ride with a trail angel and stay at his place, and then he will then give us a ride to the Lion's Den hostel, which does shuttles to the trail. So it is an adventure just to start the adventure. But it's happening starting tomorrow. So in about a week from today, we should be, or maybe a week and a few days, we should be standing at the northern terminus. 3 years ago, I made this for my parents when we were originally supposed to hike in 2020, and then COVID happened. But I wrote little handwritten notes for them to read every, I think 200 miles. And the fact that this has still been on the wall ever since has literally meant the world to me. And they have just always believed that I would do this someday, and here I am about to do it. Saying bye to Sully. I'm trying not to cry. If he understood what was happening right now, he would literally be a wreck. Good thing he has a little brain. Say goodbye. Sully, you'll be good. He's gonna have a good time at Grandma and Grandpa's summer camp.
Fall camp.
Summer and fall. It has been absolute mayhem at the airport today. Hundreds of delayed flights and canceled flights, and I am not going to complain that our flight is a whopping 1 hour behind schedule.
45 minutes.
45 minutes, so I'm happy. We're in Denver now, and we'll be in Washington soon. We made it!
Easy breezy.
The tundra.
Wow.
Where were you at?
Walking around with my friends. Look what Bailey just did. She just made me a whole bath experience. This is about to be amazing.
Doesn't matter where you're at. You can emulate great food, like anywhere. In Salt Lake, there's. All right, guys. So we're about to show you what we're bringing on the Pacific Crest Trail 2023. All right. First being backpack. This is the Palante Desert Pack. It's about the third backpack I've had, and it's made of a gridstop material, and it's very strong in comparison to what she's got over here on her ultralight adventure equipment ULA circuit pack. My pack's about 42 liters, so not too big, not too small, pretty good size. And hers goes up to probably 50.
It's a little bigger, but I put more things in my bag than he does.
Yep, so we're gonna go through this kind of quickly. And I'm gonna show you, as I take it out of my pack, this is kind of what it looks like. Overall, my base weight with my max tracks being my micro spikes for snow, which weigh about a pound, it all comes out to about 12.5 pounds. And before that, it's about 11.5.
My pack is not organized at all, and its base weight is about 15 pounds, so
She packs more.
I pack a little more than he does.
We'll start out with some trekking poles. These guys are the Gossamer gear. I don't know the name, had them for a while. They're some of the lightest in the game.
And
Same
I've got
as
the
hers.
Carbon Z's, and these are great. I've hiked all of our long trails with them, and I have absolutely no complaints. They're the best.
So I use these trekking poles for our tent. They adjust. Hers do not adjust. They're fixed length.
And what's nice about us hiking together is typically he carries the tent and I carry all of our cooking materials. So I've got our little titanium pot, and I won't go through all the little details, but we have that and then a little stove, and that's pretty much all we use as far as cooking. And we also have our Talenti jars. We do cold soak a little bit, and also just use these to eat out of, and they're super awesome. Literally just an a little ice cream container.
Here's a sack of a bunch of goodies. Inside this, I have a bear hang, I have a water filter. And here I have a battery bank, along with the Garmin, so we stay safe in case there was something that would happen. GPS. Toothbrush, of course I cut a little bit of it off. A rolling ball for your feet in case your feet are sore. A spork I've been rocking for 6 years, made of titanium.
And I pretty much have all the same things too, so I won't go through everything in my pack. But Yeah, again, I carry the camera stuff too, so I've got the camera and all of the batteries for that. Our Anchor, or I don't know what brand this is, Enu, but it's just our power bank that we use to charge literally everything. Our headlamps are rechargeable, our camera batteries are rechargeable, our phone, everything. So this will probably give us about 3 full charges.
Back to what's in my goodie bag. Here's Murphy the dog. In my goodie bag, continued gloss, lighter. These are O-rings for the water filter. Inside the water filter that goes on the end of your smart water bottle. If you lose this ring, you will not be able to filter water and you will have to drink water straight from the source. So I got a bunch here. They go on there and sometimes they'll be lost, so you always need to have extras.
This is my bag of basically toiletries, all of my electronics. I've got my journal, got a little Right in the Rain journal. I like to journal every night before bed. And then bug spray, toothpaste. I have the smallest deck of Uno cards in the world. I've got my hairbrush. But yeah, again, just very minimal. We don't pack a lot, and we're really dirty.
You're gonna be dirty. And here's some some fuel for our stove that we use every night for the most part.
Our food sack, which is currently empty, but it's about to not be. This will hold a solid week's worth of food if we need it to. We rock the Frog Togs rain jacket. We're big believers in Frog Togs. They're super cheap, not very durable, but the good thing is if they rip or tear or anything, they're very replaceable.
I was going to show my fanny pack. I have a fanny pack. That's what you do. Put a bunch of little things in it as you walk throughout the day. Snacks, bars.
We've got this is what we lay down on or below our tent just to help keep it a little bit more protected. It's super lightweight. It's great. Murphy likes it too.
Right, some clothes. A Elder Research puffy jacket that is not down. It is not down. Are you coming up here? I kind of wanted them up. It weighs 10 ounces, so it weighs nothing, and it's awesome. A beanie, repping old school America right here. Barbara.
Here's my big old sack of clothes. I have 2 pairs of socks, a pair of down booties to sleep in. I've got 2 pairs of underwear, one sports bra, 2 shirts, and shorts, a sun shirt, hat, beanie, gloves, my base layers, and that's pretty much it. I don't have a lot of clothes.
I have less clothes.
He has way less
There's a
clothes than I
fleece.
do. Oh, I've got my Melly as well, so.
2 pairs of socks, 1 pair of underwear. Easy peasy. That's kind of all my clothes and what I wear.
We both have the, what is this?
This is a Nemo Tensor.
Nemo Tensor. We finally got rid of our switchback and we are going to be sleeping on a lot more comfort this time. I'm very excited about it.
The wide version, so your arms don't hang off the edges, which is a big thing. Here I have my sleeping bag. It weighs 18 ounces and it is down 800 fill, and it's a actual quilt. So it's kind of open. You can close it up on the bottom in the foot area with zipper, but the rest is kind of flowing.
And I have the Thermarest, what is this? Hyperion. It's a 20-degree. I sleep pretty cold typically, so I really wanted a warm sleeping bag. And it's 900 fill, so hopefully I'll stay nice, warm, and toasty out on the trail.
Here's our tent. It is a Z-Pax duplex. It is 2-person tent made of Dyneema. Supposed to be pound for pound stronger than steel. Not really sure about that, but it's pretty strong and expensive.
In
last.
my hiking shoes, I'm using the Hoka's, the, what is it called?
Don't have
I'm using
Hokas.
Hokas this year. I'm very, very happy with it.
Mafates.
Yes, and if you know me, you know that I've dealt with some horrible blisters before, and these guys haven't given me any blisters yet. I'm sure I will get some though.
Earbuds. In my pack, I have shoulder straps where you can keep your earbuds. I have a headlamp in here that is rechargeable.
These are my camp shoes. I use Tevas, and you're using, what are your camp shoes?
I have Shama sandals that weigh 3.5 ounces each. Not really much to them, but they're light. Pretty comfy.
The REI Magma, a lot of people use their sleeping bag, the REI Magma, on the trail, and I love their sleeping bag so much, but again, I really want to be warm, so I switched the brand up. But when I saw that they created an REI Magma coat, I was like, I have to get it. So this thing is awesome. I think it's 850 fill maybe, but this is going to keep me super warm. It's got a hood. It's going to be awesome.
Casio watch. I haven't worn a watch, don't wear watches, but I think I'm gonna put this on. So we got a watch. We good. And that's it.
I think that's it. That was very unorganized. I'm sorry, we're not very organized people, especially out on the trail as well. We kind of just shove everything in a pack and just dump it every night. So yeah, that was a good representation of how we are out on the trail too. I don't usually focus on gear all that much. He is definitely more into gear than I am, and he tells me what to buy. So if y'all have any questions regarding gear, I'll just pass it off to Parks. But yeah, that's pretty much what we're carrying. We're carrying as little as possible, and we're ready.
Here's everything laid out in case you want a visual, because this is how I like to view gear. But this is basically everything that's going in my pack. The only thing that I don't have is the tent, which Parks has. Murphy, what do you think? All right, so we're all finished packing up. Parks is taking a quick nap before we leave in a few minutes. We're gonna go pick up Scooter and then head to Mount Vernon, where Dan, who is an amazing trail angel helping out so many Sobo hikers, he's gonna pick us up, take us to Walmart so we can finish our resupply for our first week of food on the trail. And then he's gonna let us camp in his backyard and then drive us to the Lion's Den Hostel, which is in Mazama, and that's gonna be the next morning. And then they shuttle hikers to the trail. So we're hoping to be out on the PCT within the next few days. And then once we get to the PCT, we actually have a 30-mile hike just to tag the start line. So just to get to the northern terminus, we're gonna have to hike 30 miles and then really begin our journey on the PCT. So we're hoping by the 4th of July, we're gonna make it to the northern terminus. There's no better way to celebrate America by walking across it. So hopefully next video you see, we'll be starting that journey.